Hi friends, it's Gwen. Today I want to talk to you about a website that I have been using when I unhaul books, and that website is Paperback Swap. Unlike the title, it's not just paperbacks, it's hardbacks and audiobooks as well. And I found this site in the last few months and I've been using it to post books that I no longer wish to read or that I'm getting rid of. And yeah, I've had some success with it, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about it today because I didn't find it, like I said, until the last couple of months, and I think it's a really great outlet, especially for us booktubers who unhaul books all the time. And then sometimes I know we give books to our friends or family. Some of us just donate them to thrift stores or things like that. But this is another way to get rid of books that are just taking up space on your bookshelf and you no longer want to read or have. What Paperback Swap is it's a website set up. You can have a free membership or a paid membership, and I am unsure about the benefits of a paid membership because I just went with a la carte membership, which is the free membership. I can have a wish list up to 100 books, and I believe the paid subscriptions get, and I'm not sure how much it is, but it's 500 on your wish list or something like that. Not really sure. Like I said, anything that I say about the paid membership, not really sure. I'm just assuming. But for the free membership, basically, if you open up an account, and it's all free, like I said, if you open up an account and list 10 books right when you get started, so I would recommend waiting until you have 10 books to list. So you just list them by the ISBN number, which can either be found usually on the back of a book or inside the book. But you list the books, and then if you sign up with 10 right off the bat, they'll give you 2 credits. And what those 2 credits are basically 2 free books. After you have your 2 free credits, you can go and browse and get free books. So you go out to their website, you can search by author or title or genre, and if you find one that you like, you can use one of your credits to have someone send it to you. And how it works is for every credit you have, that's 1 book. So if you have 2 credits, that means 2 free books, and you can request books or you can wish list books. Of course, some of the more popular ones, of course, I have the Harry Potters that I'm missing on my wish list, and I'm on a wait list, and it tells you your number, and as they get filled, you get higher and higher on the list. But the more popular a book is, it's going to take longer to get it, but you can always waitlist it, and then when someone lists it and it's your turn, you'll get an email notification. So make sure you use a good email, or how you want to be contacted. Like, use your contact email, one that you check regularly. Also, if it's similar, like if you put in that you want a hardback, but then the paperback edition becomes available, they'll let you know, like a similar item to Harry Potter is available, and you said you wanted the hardback, and so it gives you an option to let you know, hey, the paperback version is available, or you wanted paperback but the hardback version is available. And it's 1 for 1. So if you send out if someone sends you a paperback, you may be sending out a hardback. It's 1 for 1, and I really enjoy that aspect of it. So how you can earn credits is by, after you have your listed books, and then someone requests a book from you. And I have my stack of books that I have on my shelf right now for people to request. One of those is the one that I recently hauled. I got it at the library. It is An Accidental Woman by Barbara Delinsky. So I have this book sitting on my bookshelf. If anybody wants this book, they request it, and then Paperback Swap emails me and lets me know that someone is requesting this book. So then it's up to me to ship it out to them. So you also have to feel comfortable with putting your address out there, because then they'll print out these little sheets, and you could either, how you ship it is completely up to you. Some people use bubble wrappers, some people use the plastic bags that are for media mail, some people use manila envelopes, they folded it. I seen a video like that. Some people just use the paper, like printer paper, because it prints out a label. You mail that book off. You go to your post office and you mail it off. Another way you could mail it off is if you put money in your account, like actual money in your account, then it will just automatically print off the label with the postage on there. Hopefully that makes sense, but I prefer not to have money in my account. I just want it free. I don't want to add money. I don't want to worry about that. I don't mind going to the post office because it's not that far. So when someone requests a book from me, I get an email. So then I log into my account and I see, oh, okay, they're requesting this book from me. So I use bubble mailers because that's how I would want to receive my books if I was getting them. And there are some requirements. They can't be torn or stained or missing pages. They can be missing the dust jacket, but you can put in the conditions that all of your hardbacks that you request have to have the dust jacket. You could say in good condition. You can say from a non-smoking environment or non-pet, or you could put in conditions about the books that you want to receive. So I would send out this book, and like I said, I use bubble mailers, and I print off the label, and I just print off the one label, and then I cut it, and then I'm trying not to show you this, but this is it right here. It's just like a label. And I cut it and I tape it down just like this person did. But the first book that I actually received from someone, I received this one, and it was in a media mailer, which I've never received a book like that before ever, but it was like in a plastic bag, and it was the book. So I added this to my Patricia Cornwell collection, and yay, I'm really excited. The second book that I had it on my wish list, it came in a bubble mailer, which I was really happy about. So this one I got, it was on my, like I said, it was on my wish list, and it was Little Bitty Lies, a novel by Mary Kay Andrews. And again, oh, and they sent me a little bookmark in there that says read. So I was like, yay, added bonus. And then they included the little thing that says, don't forget, after you send a book to someone, once they receive it, and it usually tells you on here, it usually tells you on there about how much it should cost. So it should cost like $3.22 to send this book, and if you look, they actually paid $3.22, so it's really pretty accurate. I think only one time did I pay more, and it was only like 10 cents more. But yeah, so once you send a book and then they receive it, they log into their account and let the site know that they received the book and it was in good condition and it's good to go, and then you get a credit. So the more books that you send out, so the more books that you list, the more people will request, and then the more credits you'll get, which means when you want books, you have credits to use. So if you find a book that you want and you have credits, then you just request that book, it lets them know, and they go through the same process. But don't forget that once you receive a book, to log into your account and let them know that you have received the book, so then that person gets credit. So far I've received 2 books from that site, like I said, Patricia Cornwell's Body of Evidence, and then I just received the other day Little Bitty Lies. I do have a wish list on there, and I think personally the free membership is just the way to go, because I think 100 books on your wish list is like more than enough. I feel like after you hit that 100, like maybe after some get crossed off, you can just like add more, but I haven't even filled up 100 wish listed books yet. I'm excited with this website, and I just wanted to run through what books I have on my shelf, and in the description box down below I have my Paperback Swap website, and there you can find all these books that are listed. And then when I unhaul books, I will 99.9% sure be posting them on this site. The first one that I have is a Bone Key, a John Diehl novel. I have this one on there. I haven't read it. I picked it up at a thrift store, and it's in really good condition. It's hardback. The dust jacket is in good condition. So I have this one available on there. So if you're interested in any of these books, just check on that link, sign up for an account, a free account, and then you can start requesting these books for me, and then I'll send them out and get a credit once you say. I got it. The second one is one that I recently hauled. It's also a hardback. It has the dust jacket. It's in great condition. The Forgotten. I put on Ghost Town by Rachel Kane, hardback. Has the dust jacket, good condition. Then I put a book that I reviewed, Go Ahead and Like It by Jacqueline Suskin. And yeah, this was a cute little book. It's really thin, but it's hardback. It never came with a dust jacket. This is just how the book is. But yeah, this is like brand new, just released. And yeah, so. And then I am getting rid of Kinder's Cure by Michelle Hogg. This is a paperback book. This is listed on there. It's in good condition. I've never read it. The spine is not broken. I have The Lake of Dreams by Kim Edwards. It is a hardback book. It has the dust jacket and it is in good condition, as in I've never read it. Another paperback book, Secrets of a Shoe Addict by Beth Harbinson. This book, paperback, like I said, good condition, never read it. Spine is unbroken. The next one is Wicked Sweets by Marcy Morell, hardback, has the dust jacket, good condition, never read. And the last one is Amanda Quick's The Perfect Poison, an Arcane Society novel. This one I never read, but I did, my sorority sister picked this up for me secondhand, but it's in great condition and it's never been read. Dust jacket is in fairly decent condition. It has a little, furling right there. But yeah, it's in good condition. Yeah, perfect. So these are the books that I currently have listed. As I go through, more books and clean off my bookshelves, then I will have more and I will add more as, time goes on. But I will always have the link to my Paperback Swap account down in the description box of all of my videos. So you can always just pop over and see what I have. And then if you want something, you can buy it. But that's really all I wanted to share with you today. I just think it's a really great site. It's a great way to unhaul books and then get free books in return. Maybe you'll find that weird book that you can't find on Amazon or Barnes and Noble anymore, or maybe you'll find something new because you can just browse as well. There are books that you can get. It's more like the newer books, it seems like, that you can get, maybe, I don't know, I can't think of a book off the top of my head, but maybe you can get one of those and you pay a discounted rate and you use a credit. I haven't done that yet. There's still a lot of exploring I could do on the site, but I am just keeping it totally basic right now, where I list books that I'm willing to send out, and then I have a wish list going of books that I am looking for, and they let me know when they're in. So yeah, that's really it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have any questions about Paperback Swap, let me know in the comment section or tweet me at Lavender Mud, and I'll try to answer anything that I can. But like I said, I still have a lot to learn about the website, but I have had total success with it. I've gotten 2 books and I have 9 credits as it is now, so you can see that I have sent out quite a bit of books, and I have quite a bit of books still sitting on my bookshelf ready, waiting for someone to request. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye!